Alright guys, I am back with my review of The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 11, I Ain't a Judas. And this one starts off with Rick telling the group they can't leave, they have to defend the prison. And Merle says they should have left last night, but by now the governor probably has scouts all over the place and it's too late to leave even if they wanted to. So Rick goes to leave and Herschel calls him out in front of the entire group and says he needs to get his head on straight. So Rick is looking over the prison with binoculars again, and Carl comes up to him and says that he should quit being the leader. He should let Herschel and Daryl take over and finally get some rest. So we see the governor who wants to start training the townspeople, including all the kids 13 and up, and giving them all weapons and training. And he tells Andrea he went to the prison and he just wanted to negotiate, but they shot at him first. And he tells her that if she goes to the prison, to stay there. So Herschel goes to talk to Merle and he tells him just how dangerous the governor really is. And Andrea tells Milton that she needs to go to the prison, but he cannot tell the governor, and she needs his help to escape. So of course, Milton tells the governor that Andrea wants to go to the prison, and the governor says help her escape. If that's what she wants, help her get out of here. Plus, it's a way for the governor to have extra eyes on Andrea just in case she is trying to plan something. But Milton and Andrea are heading to the prison, and they catch a zombie, and they cut its arms off, and they bash its teeth onto a rock. This was just, so painful to watch. And they're trying to create a zombie like Michonne had. So they create this zombie, and then they run into Tyrese's group. And Milton takes them back to Woodbury while Andrea heads to the prison. So she gets to the prison, and Rick searches her. He treats her like an enemy. And she finds out about Shane and Lori and all the others, well, T-Dog. And she's trying to stop this fighting. She says there's room for them all at Woodbury, and the governor's getting ready for war and they won't survive if they keep this up. This is not the group you need to be convincing. She should know that by now, that these people don't act like this. They don't just attack someone for no reason. She should know this. But she's trying to reason with them, and she talks to Michonne and thinks Michonne has just poisoned them against her. And Michonne tells her how the governor sent Merle to kill her after she left, and if Andrea left with her, he would have killed her too. So she's finding out all this information about the governor. Back at Woodbury, the governor's rocking an eye patch now, and Tyrese's group is telling him about this prison and how it's run by this whack job. So now the governor's listening to him, and Milton is trying to get them to describe the layout of the prison, and they actually say they want to join the governor in his fight. So the governor's actually getting stronger now. Carol tells Andrea to sleep with the governor, and when he drops his guard, she can end this entire thing. And Rick gives her a car to head back to Woodbury. I could not believe this. I mean, she could have easily just created another zombie. But she just drives back to the prison, doesn't even hide the fact that she escaped, and she tells the governor that Michonne and Merle are there, and they're living in horrible conditions. She sleeps with him, and while he's asleep, she gets a knife, and she acts like she's going to kill him, but she just can't bring herself to do it. So Rick gets ready to go out on a run with Michonne and Carl, and that was the end of the episode. I thought this was a pretty good episode. It was cool to see how Andrea found out about Shane and Lori and everything like that, and what I'm thinking happens, and I haven't read the comic books or anything like that, so, and I know they're a little different, but I'm thinking that Rick is going to find other people who have been kicked out of Woodbury, and the governor tried to kill them also, so they want revenge on the governor. I think that's how he's going to strengthen his group. But yeah, it looks like these next couple episodes, next week's episode looks like it's going to have more action. And it looks like it's just going to be Rick building up his group, the governor building up his group, and it's just going to build up to this next big battle between the two of them. So I did enjoy this episode. That's my review of this episode. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this episode in the comments, and thanks for watching.